When you hear the name of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or even Dinosaur, for most of you, the T-Rex face comes into your mind. Welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution content, but a bit different. In this video, we want to talk about T-Rex past and why is it so popular? Why this dino is so popular like king of the dinos and it became something like celebrity. So let's go to the video. Imagine standing in the midst of the lush, prehistoric jungle and suddenly the ground begins to shake. You hear the thunderous roar of something massive. A shadow looms overhead. And out steps a creature so terrifying, so legendary, that it's been crowned the king of the dinosaurs. That creature is none other than Tyrannosaurus Rex. But is it truly the king? Today we're diving deep into the history, the mystery, and the raw power of one of the most famous predators to ever walk the earth. Let's unravel the truth about the T-Rex. To understand why T-Rex became so iconic, we need first to travel back in time, way back to the Late Cretaceous period, roughly 68 to 66 million years ago. The Earth was a very different place. There were no humans, but the world was alive with giant reptiles, strange plants, and deadly predators. The T-Rex roamed the land we now know as North America, in a region that was lush with rivers, forests, and vast plains. At the time, the earth was much warmer, and large herbivores like Triceratops and Edmontosaurus roamed the land in huge herds. But the T-Rex was not just a part of this ecosystem, it was a force to be reckoned with. But what made Tyrannosaurus Rex so famous? Was it the size, the roar, or something else entirely? Let's face it, this creature was a beast. At around 40 feet long and weighing up to 9 tons, the T-Rex wasn't just big, it was terrifying. But its fame comes from more than its size. Over the years, T-Rex has become the epitome of a dinosaur predator in popular culture, featured in movies, documentaries, and of course, video games, like Jurassic World Evolution too. But beyond its pop culture fame, its legacy is tied to its incredible hunting skills, its dominant role in its ecosystem, and how it captured our imagination. Let's address the big question. Was T-Rex really the king of the dinosaurs, as it's often called? In the simplest sense, yes. T-Rex was one of the most powerful predators of its time, but that doesn't mean it was the absolute king. While its massive jaws and powerful bites certainly made it the apex predator in its habitat, other dinosaurs like Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus were also large, dangerous, and capable of hunting. But the T-Rex had one key advantage, its bite force. Imagine this, a bite that could exert up to 800,000 pounds of pressure. That's enough to crush bone, giving it an edge over its competition. But that doesn't mean it wasn't without challenges. T-Rex had rivals, most notably the Spinosaurus, which lived in similar environments. Though they were not direct competitors, Spinosaurus was likely a fish eater, but it still represented a real threat. The T-Rex strength came from its ability to dominate its environment and overpower other creatures with sheer force. So, who were the T-Rex's biggest competitors? Apart from Spinosaurus, there were a number of other predators lurking around in the same period. Take Giganotosaurus, for example. This dinosaur was slightly longer than T-Rex and had a similar build, making it one of the fiercest rivals. There were also smaller predators like Dakotaraptor and the formidable Allosaurus, who could have posed a threat to younger T-Rex individuals. But despite these challenges, T-Rex's size, speed, and hunting tactics gave it the upper hand in most situations. But what truly made T-Rex the apex predator? Let's break down its physical traits. First, its size. Standing about 12 feet tall at the hips and stretching over 40 feet in length, T-Rex was a massive presence in the prehistoric landscape. Its muscular legs allowed it to run at speeds up 20 miles per hour, fast enough to catch prey, but not so fast as to overexert itself. But it wasn't just size and speed, it was its bite, with teeth the size of bananas and a jaw strong enough to crush bone. T-Rex could tear through its prey with brutal efficiency. However, it wasn't all perfect. T-Rex had relatively small arms compared to its body, leading some of the speculate that it might not have been as effective in close combat as we once thought. But even the mighty T-Rex faced challenges. We're talking about survival in a world full of predators, environmental changes, and a struggle to secure enough food. The Late Cretaceous period was a time of constant change. The climate was warming and new species were evolving. Competition for food was fierce, and natural disasters like volcanic eruptions and floods could have affected food supply. T-Rex had to constantly adapt, whether that meant fighting off rivals or scavenging when prey was scarce. So why does T-Rex still capture our imagination today? From Jurassic Park to countless documentaries, this dinosaur has become a symbol of strength, power, and mystery. It's not just the size or the roar. It's the fact that millions of years later, T-Rex still feels real. The fascination with this creature is rooted in our desire to understand a world that was both brutal and beautiful, where only the strongest survive. T-Rex may not have been the only apex predator, but it was certainly the most unforgettable. So, the next time you see a T-Rex in a game or in a movie, remember, while it may have been one of the most powerful dinosaurs to ever exist, but its true legacy is into the stories, movies, games. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time to explore the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of dinosaurs. Until next time, keep exploring.